later this episode, Brad.
Yes.
Later this episode, we're going to talk about Shred Plan 2025
Ooh,
for
okay.
all of us.
Yeah.
Timon showing some interest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Timon was getting shreddy 2 years ago with Zach. I got a video of him.
Deadlifting.
Yeah. Oh, deadlifted, yeah.
But we're not the only ones. I think I mentioned this before on the podcast, but my dad, my father-in-law, my uncle,
my coach,
all keeping each other accountable, texting every single day because they are also working out. I shared last week my dad had to run a mile in his dress clothes and loafers. He said he got a plantar's wart from it. He said it's miserable.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
I asked him too. He said it's like some wart, but it's above the skin. It's not like something you can even treat. He said just on the arch of his foot, and it's miserable.
Bummer.
So, I mean, of course, this is even not even where I was going to go with this, but his hillbilly solution, I was like, he's going to get like I think an insole, but cut out the part where his wart touches it so it doesn't have extra. So it's got a little like room to like breathe a little bit.
It's got a wart hole. There's your little wart hole. Okay.
So they're doing that, but
they have a name for their group.
Yeah, Coach's Boys.
Coach's Boys.
Coach's Steve's.
Yeah.
But Rachel was FaceTiming her parents the other night, and I walked into the room when Steve Coop was saying that apparently they all shared with each other their before pictures.
Oh, wow.
We have to get our hands on those.
Oh.
I haven't seen them yet, but we have to somehow. So apparently they've all...
What if we went neck down and we tried to guess whose was whose? You would know, like, oh, that's my dad's bathroom.
Yeah, I could get it off skin alone. I mean, John's had open heart surgery, giveaway.
Yeah.
Steve Coop's torso looks like the Grinch, giveaway. My dad's the third one.
Yeah.
No, but it was so funny hearing him. I mean, because Steve is like almost like just giggling so much he can't even tell us. He's just like, we sent each other shirtless pictures, just like he can't believe that he even did this. And the funniest part, he was like, because maybe he had Angie take him because he said, he's like, the worst part, he's like, I can't believe how wide my lower back is. He's grossed out by his own lower back. So apparently he took pictures like in the front, the side, and then somehow the back. And he's like, I just can't believe my lower back. So sorry, Steve, I'm talking about on the podcast. But yeah, he was mortified by it.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. By now, it's not that bad.
So yeah, it was just
his
really fun.
lower back.
His lower back is gross. I was telling him also in the call, I was like, Steve, we need to get you in shape because, we did that. The video I edited of you, it's going viral. So at the time, it had 200,000 views.
Yeah.
This is the one, the fake Christmas card. And
Rich and Susan.
He couldn't believe it, doing his voice. Oh my gosh, 200,000?
200,000? That's bigger than Iowa.
Yeah, he said, that's 199,000 more people than have ever seen me.
Yeah, yeah.
He can't even wrap his head around it. Guess how many views it has now?
650,000.
It is up to 429,000 views.
429,000 views.
And the one before that, me and Rachel running, 417,000 views.
So you're going to be like a narrating guy now?
I'm going to think of a voiceover guy now.
Yeah.
I've made that joke with Rachel. I'm like, hey, should we make a video about this? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, we go viral. That's what we do in this family.
We're triplets. We get through this. We're going to figure it out.
We will figure it out. We will get shredded.
And we're going to go viral.
We will go viral. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
It's going to be a great episode.
Gonna be a great episode. Let's roll those theme music. Time in. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. I'm going to get this splinter out by the end of the episode.
That'll be fun.
We're not going to be able to stop until we get it out.
Good retention.
Yeah.
The 5 things I'm going to do to shred my body in 2025 before Brad gets his splinter out. Stay tuned to the end to see what he names it. It's modern YouTube.
I took 9 minutes this morning, Jake. We'll call it. And I made up some nicknames / puns for your weight loss journey. No, shred journey.
Shred journey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't think you're really trying to lose weight as much as you're trying to just tone up.
Yeah, all these apps ask me like, all right, what's your weight now? First of all, don't know. Well, what's your goal weight? Also, don't know.
Yeah.
Look better.
You look better. Yeah. You're potentially trying to gain mass if it's in the right ways. So
Who knows?
a couple of if you're a fan of
9 minutes worth. I just want to say thanks in advance.
you're welcome.
That's
Yeah.
a good amount of time to brainstorm.
Hey, this is Ghosty. You know, yeah, it was early morning. I was like, I got to do something for the podcast here, you know. So if you're a fan of like mediocre niche quarterbacks, we call you Shreddy Benchwater,
Okay.
kind of like Teddy Bridgewater or Shreddy Brewski.
Oh, I like that one.
All right. If you're more of a history fan, we could call you Shredder Roosevelt, and we could nickname you to Shreddy.
Yeah, I was going to say, why not
Shreddy
just Shreddy Roosevelt?
No, but Shreddor's kind of fun.
Shreddor.
And your famous quote will be "Walk softly and carry a big water bottle."
Ooh.
You know,
Yeah.
because you're worried about
What's my Louisiana purchase?
Louisiana. Yeah, whatever. You need some energy before working out. You need some caffeine.
I get a pump.
You're going to Gain Street Roasters. Okay. Hey, Jake, but don't turn into a jerk. You know, one of those creatine-age dirt bags. Cause I'm just a creatine age.
I actually really like that song.
Well, then listen to it while you're
And
working.
here's something. No idea who sings it because everyone's done a cover of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have no idea who sings that song.
I think it's the guy it's the guy from Drake and Josh, the Drake.
Oh, Drake Bell.
Yep, Drake Bell. Okay, you're more of an astronomy guy. You're more of
Yeah.
just a dreamer.
Look up in the stars.
Always looking up in the stars. You're probably thinking that's a nice proteining gibbous.
Well, I don't want to look up too much in the stars. I'll be a Capricorn ball.
That's good.
You know what I'm trying to fix? I'm going to the gym because I'm a little too Sagittarius.
Oh!
Thoughts? Questions?
Sagittarius.
Just on the fly.
Capricorn. That's good. You don't need
Hey,
9
what's
minutes.
in pre-workout? Is it taurine or taurus? I was looking into that this week. We'll get to that later. Retention.
Hey, you're a Chiefs fan, so I bet your favorite type of workout?
What?
Cardi. Oh!
Maybe
You're
listen
welcome.
to some cardio B.
There you go. That was around 6-minute mark that I've gotten to there, so we're almost done. Your favorite type of animal? Gym rat. Freaking gym rat, dude.
Yeah, myself, which is gym rat.
The way you greet people these days, Jake, you don't say hello, you don't say hi, you say sup. Laments.
Okay.
And last but not least, your favorite kind of cereal?
Golden. What?
People might think it's shredded wheat. It's still Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
Okay, you're a human. You're a person. It's not everything about your life. It's not just about
They're
getting
not
shredded.
puns everywhere.
No, it's just realistic. So there you go.
Cinnamon toast brunch. Cinnamon toast
Cinnamon
Lonk.
toast lunch.
lunge. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's been Shreddy Nicknames with Brad.
Thank you.
9 minutes. Maybe I should just do 9 minutes of X, like preparing for this thing.
9 minutes of brainstorming.
Shreddy Bridgewater.
That's very fun. Thank you.
You bet, Shredor.
Should we talk Shredfest? Shredor?
Yeah. How's it going?
So here's where we're at. First of all, I was thinking about this while I was laying in bed last night too. Is like, I was trying to figure out just like, I feel like I always have some like new update or something going on in my life. I'm like, is this because I podcast and the podcast is building this like habit in me where I always need to have some new hobby or new thing going on? And I was like, I think I've always kind of been like this, but the podcast is probably helping. But anyway, so if you're getting sick of pickleball, well, hopefully maybe I'll replace all my pickleball talk with Shred Talk. I just think that's going to be a lot of content in the future. Just giving people a heads up. We're going to be talking about our workout.
Sure.
And our improvement. So I was planning on starting last Monday. Not a good start already to the sentence, but
I thought you were going to say, and I was so eager, I just went on Friday just to see what it was like. Okay.
No, not quite.
Okay.
Basically, a couple of things made me delay it. One is I went on to order a bunch of meals from Factor.
Yep.
To, just try and organize all my meals and everything. And they said the earliest we can get it to you is Monday, January 20th. I was like,
Oh, really?
good. I won't have TikTok by then. MLK Day, Inauguration Day. This is what MLK would have wanted, I think, is for me to start losing weight.
Yeah.
And then another thing I want to do is, because I think this will motivate me. It's one thing to be like, compare in the mirror. Like, I think I look better. I want to do it like almost like data back. So I'm going to get a DEXA scan, which is like a full body, like composition scan that measures like your fat, where your fat is at, like where you're storing it specifically compared to other like adult males, your muscle mass, your bone density, just like a true like data driven scan as a before and after as well.
Cool.
Because I think that'll like, I will like that and it'll motivate me.
Yeah.
Like go back at 6 months and check.
It'd be fun to like, I always think it'd be fun. Like people talk about that or like getting their blood work. I'm always like, I'd be curious to see what's going on in there.
Why don't I toss a little blood in?
Yeah.
See what they think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should do that too.
Where do you go to get a DEXA scan?
Lenexa
scan.
Shreveport.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. St. Charles, Louisiana's got the best one in town.
I don't know. It's the closest.
Yeah.
So, Lenexa. And the earliest they could get me in was also Monday, January 20th. I was like, you know what? I think that's a sign. I'll just start on on that Monday then. So I'm not trying to avoid it. I'm actually really excited. Like so I've already started logging my meals just to kind of get in the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
And to kind of give myself a little baseline.
Okay. What have you learned?
So the first day I actually started logging it, I actually had a ton of protein that day because I played pickleball at a place that had a Smoothie King next to it, and they've got a smoothie that's got 45 grams of protein in it.
Okay.
So that was a pretty good day, actually.
Which one is that? The Hulk?
Gladiator. Yeah.
That's a good one because it's also like good. Like it's like
it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
That was one of the first because I had that and then I had something else protein that night and like it's hard to describe. You could like feel the protein in your stomach. Like it feels different than food. I feel like.
Oh, interesting.
It like felt. I felt enlarged.
Yeah.
I felt huge, or just like bloated. I guess would be the word. Then yesterday was the day when Rachel took my car. I'm stuck at home.
Oh yeah.
Didn't eat as well yesterday, but that's fine. I'm establishing a baseline.
Sure.
So when it was all said and done, I only had 2,000 calories yesterday eating, but boy, did I put a hurt on the sodium. Because I had pizza rolls for lunch.
Okay. I've never tracked sodium. You track that? Like
MyFitnessPal
you have like a goal that like says like this much sodium?
I think it gives recommendations.
Okay.
Oh, I demolished that.
What was the culprit?
The pizza rolls.
Okay.
And just about anything I eat, I think. I also had Torchy's tacos that night.
Okay.
Probably didn't help.
Yeah.
So it's fun. I'm starting to get into tracking it.
Interesting. I've never worried about sodium. And maybe I should.
I don't know that much. I would think if I'm doing a lot of cardio, or essentially if I'm sweating a lot in a day, sodium's probably fine to be over on.
Yeah.
If you're not sweating a lot in a day and over time have a ton of sodium.
That hurts your heart? Or what's
I think Rachel's told me this. I think that's actually how you get diabetes. Everyone thinks it's sugar, but it's sodium attacking your system. And then once you have diabetes, now it affects your insulin, pancreas, and sugar intake.
Oh, really? Okay.
Could be wrong.
No,
but I think that's right. Anyway, so it's fun. I'm just getting way more into it. I was laying in bed one night, Rachel's asleep, and I'm having a 25-minute conversation with ChatGPT, just asking it everything. You know, hey, here's who I am. Here's like what I. Just
I don't have my DEXA scan yet,
Yeah.
but like I kind of know what's going on here.
And here's like my goals. Here's what I'm thinking. What else would you suggest?
Okay.
What else would you suggest nutrition-wise? What are things I'm not thinking of? Okay, I hear about pre-workout. What is that? What's in pre-workout? What are the pros and cons? I've also heard of creatine. Talk to me about creatine. It was great. ChatGPT is so helpful for things like that because it's kind of like you're talking to an expert without having to find one.
Sure.
And I think I'm out on pre-workout. I don't think I need it. It seems like it's mainly just there are some like vitamins, nutrients, some stuff in there. It seems like it's mainly caffeine. Yeah.
Yeah. Creatine though, you should take.
Really? See, I also decided I was going to be out on creatine. You think I should take it though?
If I understand your goals are to get shreddy, I think creatine is your thing. Because I think creatine, from what I understand, you've done ChatGPT work, so you might know more. Creatine is naturally found in steak. And it's like, and so.
Interesting.
But you're not eating red meat, obviously, very much or at all, you know, and so therefore you're not getting much creatine. And creatine just adds more muscle mass, adds more like, it doesn't obviously by itself, but I think what it does is it puts more water in your muscles.
That's correct.
And therefore makes your recovery time better and therefore makes you able to lift heavier weight, which then the heavier weight you're lifting obviously makes you stronger.
Okay. I will look more into creatine.
I feel like almost anybody, if you ever like see somebody that's a big dude, like strong dude, I bet if you ask them, they'd be like, yeah, I take creatine.
Gotcha. And I wonder how far creatine has come. Maybe it stays the same, but I remember like in high school, guys were taking creatine and they had like some side effects to it. But
Kidney stones is like, I told you about that a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Like, that's the only thing from what people
is that
always
from dehydration? Because ChatGPT was talking about that.
People love the idea of like if you look up creatine, it'll say it's the most researched supplement in the world or something like that. Like, and so I don't think there's really any bad, quote unquote, bad side effects to it, except it stores more water in you. Therefore, you need more water, or else you will get dehydrated and have the stones. Which I'm terrified of the stones.
I don't want the K stones.
No, dude. That's why I'm like a gallon and a half of water, just to make sure.
Good for you.
But
so do you take creatine?
I haven't taken it in like a while, and like I was taking it every day until the pheasant hunt.
Oh, really?
And then I was like, I'll take it during the pheasant hunt, and I just forgot, and then I have gotten off track with it.
How do you take it? Black?
It's just a powder, and you just mix it in water, and it's flavorless. I mean, you can put it in your anything.
Oh, so, easy.
Really easy.
One other thing I did, just gearing up for this, is I asked Rachel if I could have a portion of the kitchen counter. You saw it today. That was my section.
Okay. That's a prime real estate section.
It's great. It's a great
right
section.
there,
yeah.
right by the garage door.
Yeah. And so I got myself my own blender. Rachel's becoming pretty anti-plastic. So she's like, you got to get a glass or like a stainless steel blender.
Dude, Rachel's going through the process right now. I just filled up my water in your refrigerator, and I was like, everything in here is like Catherine Ellis, like approved.
I'll tell you, my product of the year already, it's January 2025, lactose-free milk.
Yeah.
Milk is back in my life, and oh, it's good.
Yeah.
And I swear it's a little sweeter, the lactose-free.
Maybe.
It's good, though.
Okay.
So calcium's back. But yeah, so I got my own glass blender. I've got some protein. I've got some iron pills that I take because I'm not getting anywhere else. And then I've got some, I did so much research just to buy one like multivitamin. But me and ChatGPT were talking. And I was like, I hear magnesium. Pretty good.
And did you learn there's all sorts of different types of magnesium?
No. Oh, geez.
Ah, crap. Don't worry about it. Sometimes, honestly, dude, like all the things that you were talking about, I'm like, if I were you, as you were saying, I was like, I wouldn't want to do this because like to me, I'm trying to lose weight and just be healthier in general.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's a million ways you can do it. And it's like, to me, it's just like,
just do Ozempic.
Just get the prescription already. I am not on Ozempic for the record. But whatever. But no, like yeah, like it's like, just keep it simple. I'm just trying to have better habits, basically.
Yeah.
Like, because like the more you learn, the more it's like, golly, I can't have that milk because of this. I can't, this stuff has that in it and it, whatever. And it's like,
you gotta have a nice distance from the truth.
Find the balance of like, okay, I'm not going to be able to rid myself of every toxin in the world.
Yeah.
But I understand that it sounds like plastics are kind of bad for you. So therefore let's not do everything in plastic. Whatever, you know what I mean? But
yeah, try to find the balance.
So yeah, there's like, from what I understand, once again, not an expert, but I think there's like magnesium that helps you sleep. There's magnesium that helps brain function. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. There's different things, but
learned about fish oils.
Yep.
Seemed pretty helpful.
Okay.
So I was just trying to find like one vitamin that's just got everything in it.
Dude. Catherine's going to be so pumped to talk to you about all this.
Finally found one. Actually, Timon was here when I took it for the first time.
Yeah.
They look like, it looks like they're gummies. It looks like Mountain Dew made these.
Okay.
And I feel like I found the one multivitamin with the most stuff in it. Tastes amazing. It's hard not to just eat them have them in my coffee.
Okay.
You know, they're awesome. So,
yeah.
So I got the station set up. And yeah, I'm all excited.
What's that Chuck Norris thing?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
It's called Roundhouse. It's got ashwagandha in it and spirulina or...
Why did I? I think I did research on ashwagandha, and it's really good for you.
Yeah, Catherine has some like mushroom coffee thing that. Yeah, and I tried it one time. I was like, that tastes so bad.
Yeah, so it's ashwagandha and like maybe one other thing that's like, oh yeah, just throw it in whatever.
Okay.
It's flavorless. It's really good for you.
Yeah.
So I'm just fully diving in because that was the whole, the thought behind this. Like, I don't want to like just cut out sugar. nothing will happen. Run a mile a day, nothing will happen. Like you gotta like go for it.
Sure.
If you're trying to see results. So
Yeah.
Monday, by the time you're listening to this, I'm 3 days in.
Okay. Do you have a workout plan yet? Or is it?
Yes. I did some more research on an app because MyFitnessPal, like you can pay for
the premium.
like exercises. And maybe I'm an idiot, but I feel like I looked at this a couple times and even using the premium version, the workouts they give you, they're almost all of them are like at-home workouts. It was not what I was looking for. Like
You want to go to the gym.
do these back squats, this weight, this rep, now go to here, do, whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. So I did some research, found an app called Fitbod that was very highly reviewed. Got to try that out. I said,
heard of
because
that.
you set so many apps, like you couldn't set how many days a week you wanted to work. Such an easy functionality. You'd be surprised. They don't let you set that.
What, they just tell you how many?
You're going to do it 3 days a week. I'm like, no, I'm not.
You should look into that. Whatever. Don't overcomplicate it. Do whatever you want. But I think there might be value to like not doing it every 6 days a week.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I think maybe like your muscles need time to, I don't know. I feel like I've heard, there's people out there that are so jacked and they don't work out every day.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they don't have time. But it's probably more realistically just like, no, because we don't think everyone's going to be able to be motivated to do it 6 days a week.
Yeah. Who knows? I'm sure I'll find a balance at some point. But yeah, at least at the beginning, it's like, let's really dedicate to doing this. And then it's easier to scale back rather than like, I want to go from 3 up to 6 now.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
So I think that's everything. Rachel got me some protein cereal.
Yeah. Magic Spoon?
Not Magic Spoon.
Okay.
The brand is Catalina Crunch, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Heard of it?
I've heard of it.
So $7 gets you about, I don't know, spoonful.
About a bowl and a half.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's insane. I mean, it comes in a bag like this. It's like a paper bag.
Okay, let me look this up.
And I mean, there's really not much in it. It's crazy. And so I was like, well, before I pour a whole bowl, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored. It's supposed to be a little
fun.
bit. I was like, before I pour a whole bowl of this, let me have a couple and see what it tastes like. Have a couple try. I'm like, oh, that's way better than I thought it was going to be when I heard protein cereal. I was like, okay. It says, this is my first day of tracking my calories. I'm like, all right, it says serving size only half cup. Why is that so small? No, full cup. And then, my lactose-free milk, yeah, full cup of that too. And first like 5-6 bites. Oh my gosh. I'll do this every morning. I can't believe this is good for me. This tastes amazing.
Yeah.
And then something happened. Maybe it got soggy. Maybe it got sick of the protein. It turned into dog food.
Oh, really?
Quickly. Yeah, just straight dog food.
Like in what way? In the consistency of it, or in like the taste? Like it all of a sudden just tasted gross to you?
Yes, it got soggy, but it was also just like, I can't eat any more of this. How did I like it so much 5 minutes ago, and now I can't eat it?
So would you have like half of it?
Yes, I just had half. And I was like, dang, they kind of ran out of money with that serving size. So I don't know. It could have been just like the protein just like filling me up super quickly. Maybe. There's a chance it was that. I don't know. I just like couldn't eat anymore.
So have you done it again?
No, I haven't.
I wonder if it's like ruined forever now, or if it's like
I'll give it a go again.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see their other flavors. Maybe maybe just the flavor just wears on you really quickly.
Huh. I feel like I've heard that brand, but I've never like even seen the packaging when I looked it up. Yeah, we have one called Magic Spoon at our house.
I've heard it. They went really hard on influencers there for a while.
It tastes really good. It tastes really good.
Oh, it does. I've heard not so much, but I've never had it.
Also, I haven't had real cereal in a long time. Like, Catherine's not a cereal buyer for our family. And so, I mean, besides Cinnamon Toast Crunch on vacations or something, we don't eat it very often. But like,
I was looking at the nutrition facts of Honey Bunches of Oats, see if I could get away with this. I'm like, there's a little sugar. There's a little protein in there, though. Some vitamins.
Yeah.
But that tastes good.
I think that Magic Spoon tastes really good.
Okay.
But then Catherine was excited about it for a while. Now she doesn't think the ingredients are good anymore.
Oh, no.
She's like, I read too much. That's what I'm saying. Like, there is like a value or like a balance between like, reading too much, like learning too much. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, can't use that anymore. Have to make my own cereal.
Dude, you know what little thing? I think you taught this to me and you'd be surprised. It's like one of those things, little things you're like, I can't believe that's what you like.
Like the one thing you're going to say at my funeral is like, yeah, he told me I before E except after C. And it was like, whew.
He explained it so well. No, it's actually when you were looking up sponsors for like Ghostrunners and jean shorts, you would do a thing where like you would think of one brand that you know, and then you would type in versus. That's such a great hack for multiple uses. Like for instance, you could type in Catalina Crunch versus and then see all the protein cereal.
Yeah.
That's a great hack.
It's like, okay.
I use it all the time.
That's great. Yeah, it is a very effective. You're just like, all right, Blackstone's probably not going to sponsor us, but we'd love to have a grill company sponsor us. We do good rancher stuff. Blackstone versus.
I see a lot of Bombas socks. I don't know if we can get in touch with them, but maybe someone like them.
Totally.
Bombas socks versus.
Yeah. Genius.
Am I pronouncing that right? Do you have any Bombas?
Bombas. I don't have any myself, but people swear by them.
People like them. It's just a sock. How much could it improve your life?
New socks are nice.
Socks are nice.
I got a fresh fleet on the feet these days.
Yeah, now that you say it, I got a bunch of socks for Christmas and I love them.
Yeah, but you could get new socks from the dollar store and they'd still be awesome. They're just tight. They fit nice.
Yeah, they are pre-wash
and they're so white. They're so white.
Yeah, hurt your eyes. It's so white.
Oh, it's blinding me. How would Joe Biden say? Talk about his new socks.
Every morning I like to put on my new socks and then sit down for a nice bowl of corn pops.
Didn't expect corn pops. That got me. Let's buy a corn pop.
It's his name. It's also his cereal's name. And I think he calls other people corn pop as well.
Yeah, hey corn pop.
Hey corn pop.
Hey you alley pop.
You're an alley cat. Corn pop.
Yeah, that's exciting. So you feel like you're able to get your protein in every day.
No, 150 grams or getting your body weight, it seems impossible. I was even just going to try that for 150. And even that, it's so much work.
Yeah. It's like, that's why chicken is your friend, dude. Or like meat.
Yeah.
Like you look at like shrimp, like tons of protein in shrimp.
Right.
You like shrimp?
Not that much. I could learn.
Yeah. Cottage cheese, another great one.
Rachel was like, you need to learn to like egg whites.
Okay. Yeah. But eggs, I don't know how much they really have. Like I think there's like 6 grams per egg or something like that.
Really?
6 or 8. I'm just saying like
I just Googled egg Shiite. Like spelled it like a Shiite Muslim. I just put an S for the white. One raw egg white's 3.5 grams of protein.
Yeah, so it's like you could learn how to like that, or you could get Greek yogurt and just go hard on that and put honey and blueberries in there.
Yeah,
and get 20 grams.
So it's gonna be tough. I mean, thankfully, if I am working out, I'm at least burning who knows how many 100 calories. So at least I'll be hungrier.
Yeah,
to consume some more. But
yeah,
I mean. Yeah, we'll see what's possible. I mean, I have to do twice a day a double serving of a protein shake, which feels like so much.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's and that's the idea. Is like people are like, oh, it's so hard. Like you have to eat so healthy. And it's like, yeah, but you eat a lot of food. Like it's not like you're like, oh, I'm eating like a rabbit today and just having carrots and salad. It's like no.
Yeah.
Like eat a lot of chicken. Eat a pig out on some grilled. Yeah, that I think has 100 grams of protein in it.
30 count?
Yeah. So get 2 8 counts and you'll be whatever that is,
That's great. I do think the calorie deficit is going to be easier than I initially thought. Like the idea of like consuming less calories than you burn. I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't know. I'm guessing that's hard.
No, because what's it called? A basal metabolic rate, BMR, something like that, is like you burn a lot of calories just being alive every day.
Yes, it's like 1,800, 2,000 or something, like for my size and weight and everything. It's like, so yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And then my watch claims if I do 2 hours of pickleball, I'm burning a ton of calories. It says like typically 1,400 total, 1,100 active.
That's amazing.
So that's great. Because I mean, my heart rate is 125 for 2 hours straight. So I mean, it's
a workout.
You got to be burning some calories.
Yeah, totally.
It's a lot though.
You are gonna get freaking shreddy.
Oh yeah, if I stay disciplined in this, which I think the podcast will keep me accountable. Scott's really into this. He wants to do it. Derek's in on it. You're doing your own thing.
Yep.
Timon.
I'm down. I want to try something.
What are you gonna do?
I was talking to
thinking?
Zach, and I was like, because he's like worked out for a long time. I was like getting advice on stuff. I think the hardest part for me is going to be the food by far. Just because I'm just not a hungry guy most of the time.
Yeah.
And so
you don't have that dog in you.
Yeah, I need to.
That's what I've always mentality. Said. I wish I had that dog in me. Woof woof.
I could get some dog food cereal.
Yeah, there you
Help
go.
that.
Yeah, you can have some today. Fill you
But,
up.
I think I'm gonna start with. I didn't want to like start and just immediately like pay a bunch for a gym membership or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start with like a bunch of calisthenic stuff and like
Okay.
do body weight exercises and
Sure.
push-ups and pull-ups and all that kind of stuff. And just try to do that every day or like regularly, and then just eat a bunch of food. Because like Zach was like, like obviously focus on protein, but for me, I'm just skinny and I want to like just gain weight in general, and so like just eating a bunch of food and also being mindful of protein, I think is gonna be like just I want to eat more. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like your stage of life, it will be so easy for you to put on so much muscle right now. You eat a bunch of,
Hope so. Yeah.
food, peanut butter, chicken,
Yeah.
do push-ups and sit-ups, to be yoked.
I see like these young kids at the gym that are so scrawny, but I'm like, dude, you're just getting in the good habits right now and you're going to be so fit someday. You
Yeah.
know, like they're having a hard time. Like they're doing like the assisted pull-up thing and they're like struggling with their
Yeah.
arms. I'm like, you're going to,
Yeah.
if you're getting the habit now, you're
Yeah.
gonna be
Even if
just fine, son.
like even if this doesn't mean like when I'm like 28, I'm like I am like chiseled. I want to just at least like be good at building a habit,
Yeah.
like and stuff like that. I think that's gonna be the main
for sure.
benefit. But
That's great.
awesome.
Do you have
Yeah.
anything in your home you can do dips on? I've heard dips are really good.
You know, chair, right? Or
Maybe.
something like, could you just do
Kitchen
it?
counter.
yeah, I think if you just find something that's like a decently accurate height to whatever it needs to be.
Put a chair against a wall.
Yeah.
A brother or something.
I'll do a freaking dip right now. dude.
Kitchen Island and Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple of like the young kids. Like
I know you have my jeans.
maybe that like you have dip partners, and so one person goes on all fours, and they are like that like they're trying to resist you the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, get some backs going.
Yeah, I got a pull-up bar in the garage.
There you go.
Oh, that's great.
That should help.
You ever done a pull-up?
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd they go?
I'm not good at them. I can do like
I can't do a single.
I can do 3 max
I'm
maybe.
probably right there with you. I haven't done one forever, but
Yeah.
they're hard, especially if you go all the way down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, I gotta go all the way up there. Oh my God, it looks like you're 15 feet from it.
Yep.
Which
It's
one's
tough.
the harder one? The pull up. What is pull up and which one's chin up?
Chin up? I don't know.
Is the difference just like I feel like this is pull up, this is chin up.
Okay. Yeah, maybe so.
Oh.
Maybe
I think that's because one's like more
can
back
see
and
your
stuff, and this one's a little more
fingernails.
biceps.
That sounds
or
right.
something. I don't know.
bend
Whenever
the
they-
bar. Have you heard that?
What?
Bend the bar. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
that's
Is like
what-
the easiest way. Like
that's-
act like you're bending the bar.
That's what
is
Zach
how
would
you
tell me for like benching, like you're bending it.
bending it.
Yeah.
Wow. New technique unlocked. New swing thought.
Also,
It's a big thing in golf.
also that you're when you're benching, you're pushing the earth, like you are pushing the earth away from the bar. You're not lifting the bar. Like you are. Apparently, think about that. That's what Zach said.
I didn't know there were
Random
like
thing.
swing thoughts for weightlifting. This is great. Like something to keep in mind, like right now, because
Bend
that's so much of a like golf thing of like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm sitting here, I'm about to do this. All right, keep your wrist locked, and now
Yeah.
I have it for weightlifting. Keep
There you
them
go.
coming. What else you got?
I don't know.
Bend the bar, push the earth down.
I'm tempted to just like give you crap, like just to be like, well, my friend said this, and he was really smart about that versus thing when you Google things. So, I don't know. I can't think of any other ones right now. You've done enough active stuff in your life to know how to push yourself.
Timon, give us a category for how to talk about this next ad. Just a word, really.
Money.
Main Street Roasters is a lot like money.
It's
You can always get more of it.
you can always get more of it. People always want more of it.
Yep. And hey, if you're feeling generous, get it for a friend.
Yeah, no one's sad to receive this.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. It comes in different different looks. Some of them have crinkles to them.
There you go.
Bacon. I don't know.
Bacon.
Crinkle in your bacon.
During Main Street Roasters.
We are?
That's what I said.
He
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
This guy.
I swear.
It's the first time it's happened. It's
Dude, I
Timon.
doubt this will happen again.
There's
so
no
don't
way.
sweat it.
There's no way. Yeah.
Immediately I said Main Street Roasters is a lot like money. Do they make a bacon blend? Is that kind of what you were talking about?
I thought so. Let me double check. So I'm on mainstreetroasters.com here. Single origin wouldn't be it. It'd be coffee blend.
What's the thing that's most like bacon on their on
Yeah,
the
they have a
website.
BLT blend.
Okay, perfect.
They have a BLT blend. There's also one that's just ham hock blend. I don't know.
Oh, it's a horse.
It's some kind of hawk
and
thing.
shunt.
Yeah. Yeah, those seem like the two main ones.
Well, guys,
What's in a hoagie?
hoagie is salam, I think. Salami.
Oh, okay, so that wouldn't be bacon.
Close, though.
Boy, am I red.
Egg on your face. Guys, Mace Roasters is a lot like money, but you don't have to spend all your money on Mace Roasters.
Nope.
Just 90% of it.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you're welcome for helping you out.
Yeah.
You can take off 10% of your life savings, 10% of your net worth. Keep it with promo code GRKC.
People say that if you invest 10% of your money
In
in
the
now in
S&P
compounding
500.
interest, Mace Roasters literally just made you millions of dollars because you just save 10% of your money. You only spend 90% of your money on Main Street. 10% you just tuck a little in the corner and do it in the mutual fund thing. You'll be fine.
I'd say 8% S&P 500.
Yeah.
1% NVIDIA, 1% Fartcoin, just in case.
That's what we've always said.
You're welcome.
So if you go to mainstroasters.com and use our promo code GRKC, you get 10% off on all the best single origin coffees, best blend coffees. You want K-Cups? They got K-Cups. You want whole beans? They got that. You want ground? Sure. Whatever you want, they got it. Mainstroasters.com. It's the only thing I ever think about when I think about ads and money.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm going to have to get into way more podcast or something. It used to just be 10 minutes a day, throw in the headphones, and now an hour every day.
Yeah.
Right when football season's ending,
Oh,
what am I going to do?
I've been audiobooking, not while I work out. Never mind. That's not a good idea for working out.
Is it not?
I don't know. I've never really sometimes I'll think if I listen to this rap playlist, I'll work out so much better.
Look out, Max.
Guess what? I'm still really tired halfway through a set. So I don't think that
I think
really.
it can motivate though.
I
Like
think
a
maybe
good,
running.
Yeah, maybe true. Yeah, I
Running-
think a good when me and Zach would work out more a year or two ago. If you have a good song that's hype,
I know.
it can help you push.
I think
Maybe
think
not
in
for
my-
an hour, but
yeah,
for
yeah,
if
but
you need
you're
to get
I'm trying to
something.
get a PR right now. I'm gonna throw on this
Yeah.
rap song. Yeah,
In my head, it definitely works.
Yeah.
But the results don't seem like I'm sometimes
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
listen.
yeah.
I'm listening to this book right now, the book about the endurance ship where they're just stranded in Antarctica, basically. I'm doing just honestly, it's not that much different. I'm working out pretty similar.
still got that dog. In you.
That's what I noticed running. It's it might be slightly faster at the end of my run if I
Yeah.
push myself with music, but for the most part, podcasts help me distract myself more.
Yeah.
It was more enjoyable to listen to podcasts.
There's
Oh
a-
yeah, I
there's a
agree. For
value in
running,
both.
I like podcasts more for sure.
Anyway, fun times
Last thing, any cardio recommendations besides running?
walking.
Okay.
I've heard. Honestly, people talk about how walking is very effective. Just walking, resistance walking for. You put on a weighted vest or something.
Oh, there
like
you
that.
go. Anything to get your heart rate up, right? That's kind of the goal.
Yeah, there's this trend, or I don't know. I don't think it's a trend anymore, but it was called 12-3-30. Have I told you about that?
It does sound familiar, but I forgot it.
It's 12% grade,
Oh, yeah.
3
miles
miles,
an
an
hour.
hour for 30 minutes.
I could try that.
And you're sweating hard at the end of it.
Right.
And it's not,
And you're just walking.
you're just walking. Yeah, you're not going crazy fast, but when you're going at an incline like that for enough time.
That's a great word.
12-3-30. Other cardio. Basketball's got to be one of the best cardios.
That's a good point. Just go shoot around or just
So Gunnar
up.
and I worked out the other day, and he came to Lifetime with me. We played games where we'd be all right, each of us shoot 10 free throws. Whoever loses has to run down and back for every. So we shoot 10, I make 7, he makes 5. He has to do 2 down and backs plus 15 push-ups times 2, so 30 push-ups. And so then he's tired, and we're all right, let's do it again.
Dude, we should do something. So we used to do this in high school basketball as kind of a it was a really fun drill and exercise. We might need at least 3 people to do it though. So basically, we're working on our free throws. Our coach was big on we need to do these at the end of practice when you're tired. Yeah.
100%.
And so you only shoot 2 at a time because it's a game scenario. If you miss one, you got to take off running.
Yes.
You got to go down and back. If the guy after you makes it before you get down, it adds another down and back.
Oh,
And every time as people continue to make them, it adds an additional down and back or a lap around the gym or something like that.
Interesting.
And so people get on a heater and you're like, I just ran a half mile. That was awful.
Yeah.
But as long as someone misses, then you're done. And then they're running.
That's their responsibility. I see.
Yeah. So it's really good, kind of fun workout because you get laughing too. Like you're screaming at the guy to miss it. And so we could do that.
Dude, honestly, yeah, it was a great workout. I mean, it was just like, it was simple, but like, and it was a fun. And so then we moved to 3-pointers. And so like, if I beat him by 1 3-pointer, it counted as 3 down and backs.
Yeah.
15 times, so it's like, it was like, don't lose. It's like, okay, what if we tie? Then we both have to do X, Y, Z.
How'd you do?
I think I beat him. Every time.
Dog.
Oh, no. The first one we did was pig. And every time you got a letter, you had to go down and back. And I lost pig. So, but I beat him on free throws and 3-pointers.
That a boy.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting myself into. But there was one time I beat him and I was like, solidarity, brother. And I just did it with him.
That's good.
Yeah, just like cardio. I think basketball is great cardio.
Yeah.
Anything.
You ever hopped on the bike?
Not in a while, but yeah.
I've never done a stationary bike.
Or just getting a bike.
I'm scared I'm going to just like pedal off.
What if it just goes off? Whoa, this one's off the track. Get a bike and just bike places.
Oh, bike. Good time of year.
Like a bicycle. It's like really heavy bike tires.
Dude, have you ever seen snow stick around like this? In my lifetime, I've never seen. I mean, I know in Iowa, Minnesota, you guys are used to this. I've never seen this.
I think I have, but not quite. Like it feels like sometimes it'll melt half of it, and it still feels like we haven't melted much. Like we still have our driveways full of snow even.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer.
Which the next 2 days it might finally melt. But yeah, so Kansas City, I mean, we got like 12 inches of snow and then 2 straight weeks of like below freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that crazy, but for our climate, that is kind of rare.
And I think there's another polar vortex or whatever they call it in the
Really?
end of January coming.
Global warming, man.
If I'm not golfing,
Climate change timing, please.
I'm slacking on weather. I'm always hearing stuff from other people.
I have a meteorologist friend. That's the only way I know because he's like so popular this time of year because everyone's following him, on Instagram for like school closings and like, oh, we're going to get so much.
Well, how much ice?
Yeah.
Well, is like a quarter inch of ice actually a lot? What's grapple?
What is that? I've never heard of it.
Have you heard that? I never heard that word until like 3 years ago. The Cleveland Browns played a football game and the broadcasters, everyone was talking like, yeah, we got grapple today. It's some type of like snow sleet hybrid, but it has its own word.
It's like 60% snow versus like 20% snow like sleet is or whatever.
Grapple snow.
Yeah, he said that in January it's supposed to be colder for sure, but they can't predict at the end of the month very well if it's going to have precipitation or not.
Okay.
So he's like, but there's definitely going to be chances of it.
Grapple, also called soft hail or snow pellets.
Oh, interesting. So it's like it's heavier. Yeah, not like just like light snow.
Yeah. Interesting. It kind of looks like Dippin' Dots. Cool. Grapple's a good word.
That's one thing that the kids love to do is snow ice cream. Like Catherine has like this little recipe or whatever. Like they just get a big, huge bucket of snow and they bring it in and Catherine adds whatever, all the sugar and milk and all this stuff.
It's funny to hear Rachel talk about like winters in Iowa growing up. She's like, oh, snow days were the best. Like I'd get together with cousin Lexi. We'd find this big snowbank and we'd like make an igloo. And our parents would just let us hang out there all day.
That's awesome.
We would just be outdoors laying in the igloo. She said, when you got hungry, you just take a chomp. And I was like, of the snow? She's like, yeah. That's what we do all day. Just sit in the igloo and eat it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
An igloo. That is intense.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Hattie tried to make an igloo and didn't do great. I think she was like kind of impatient. Like, I just want to enjoy the igloo. But never quite got there. And it feels like she always tried to do it like as it was getting dark outside.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not the best time. But anyway, they're fun kids, man. Oh, man. That's about all we have written down this week. So see you guys.
Rachel, we'll get into Schmores after this. Rachel finally taught me Mahjong. I finally took the dive in.
Do you really think it's pronounced Mahjong?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Really?
What do you think?
I've never heard anybody else call it that. But usually when you say it, you're like, Mahjong. And so I think like, oh, he's just saying it goofy. I think it's Mahjong.
Oh, what am I saying compared to what you're saying? Because you're
saying it like M-U-H.
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Instead of ma.
I I've always heard people say Mahjong, but
I haven't even really.
I didn't know if
thought
it was
about
like,
that, so.
yeah, I've watched a YouTube video and some guy was like, actually, it's pronounced Mahjong. And so,
Oh no, I'm a hillbilly. I have no idea.
Okay.
How to pronounce it?
But you learned how to play.
Yes. Have you learned yet?
No, I know the general idea is like there's 100 different combinations of things you can go for with your tiles, and whoever gets there first wins, right?
Yeah, I'm shocked at how much I'm into it. Because the
am
first
not. I know you. Like it's like very strategic, right?
It's very much like pattern recognition, and Rachel's really hyping me up to all of her friends, texting her friends like, Jake mahjonged his first time. No one's ever done this. He's learning this so quick. She's hyping me up to my face. I'm like, I don't know if you're telling the truth or not, but she claims I'm picking it up very quickly, and that it further encourages me to like it even more. So she's smart.
Yeah. She knows what she's doing.
You're so good at this.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one's ever got it like this. But
yeah.
it's a tough game. You know, like any game, there's all these memes and videos about it. But like when someone's explaining a board game to me or how I feel when someone, there's a big element of that. I'm like, holy crap, this is so much. Like,
Yeah.
And you said your friends all understand this,
Right?
You know, I'm kind of thinking that in my head.
Yeah.
Even the dumb one,
Really,
she gets it.
It's pretty hard to understand.
It's overwhelming at the beginning of just like, because you know we're so used to spades, clubs, hearts. This is boom, crack, dot, and instead of seeing a heart is distinct from a diamond, it's like this Chinese symbol a little bit different than this Chinese symbol. And even as Rachel's explained to me, like, yeah, the flowers have numbers on them, but you don't need numbers, so I don't know why they put those on there. So there's certain things you're like having to
Ignore
forget that are on
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so yeah, it's a tough first 30 minutes.
Okay.
But it seems to be like blowing up in like the Midwest, from what I could tell.
Yeah. Catherine's sister in Dallas, she's like, yeah, it's like a rich Dallas thing.
It's
to, like,
big in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was proud of Rachel. She came to me with like all these ideas of like how to make a Mahjong business.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is awesome. So I looked into it for like 30 minutes one day. Like, this is cool. I'm just glad that you're fired up about it. So anyway, I'm a Mahjong mama now.
Okay.
We play it every night together. Rachel's going out of town this weekend.
And you're going to miss it.
I might.
Really?
Is it weird if I text Catherine and Emily? And like, I might try to get my Maj on.
Catherine would love it, dude. You should come on over and play some Maj.
So, yeah. I could see you liking it. I could also see you being like, there's a little too much luck involved in this.
Oh, really?
It's a little bit like Settlers, where I would say, yeah, you can have a strategy, but if the dice don't roll your way, sucks.
And I kind of like that. That does make it a fun game because it's like,
There's parity.
yeah, it's like that. I can't believe I lost to a guy that was on a 12 and a 2 in Settlers, but like, I mean, yeah, like sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
I understand that. I also, yeah, for whatever reason, like, have you played Ticket to Ride?
A couple times. Not super familiar with it, though.
I don't like Ticket to Ride. One of the main things is like you get a card at the beginning of the game, and this is kind of what seems like Mahjong is like you get a card at the beginning of the game in Ticket to Ride, and it's like, okay, your objective is to go from Dublin to London, or I don't know what it is, like, or I don't know, I guess it's American, whatever, Seattle to New York, and that's your thing, and so you're going for that, trying to figure that out the whole time how to do that, and it seems like that's kind of what Mahjong is, but you choose what your adventure is.
Yes. It's like there's elements of it that remind me of like Rummy or Phase 10. Those games are more like, all right, we're all going for 3 runs in a straight.
Yes.
This is more of like, here's this whole pamphlet. Here's your word bank. Here's your options of what you could go for every single game. Here's 14 tiles. Figure it out.
Is it a secret?
Yes. No one else knows what you're going for.
And
so there's a little bit of defense. I think they're going for this, so I'm not going to pass them this. If that makes sense.
Okay.
If you could figure that out. But it's just overwhelming. But that's also the most fun part is like you're given this, these like ingredients.
It looks like they're like, I've watched them play a few times. It looks like they're looking at this huge booklet of patterns.
Native American code breaking like
and
template.
Trying to decipher like which one's the best based off what I have right now.
Yeah. What do I have the highest probability of succeeding at? And then what is kind of fun and what I would guess separates good from like really good players is like being able to adapt in the middle of the game. Like even though I was going for this, I just keep getting these cards. I got to go for this all of a sudden.
Okay, so you can
pull it
change
off?
halfway. I thought it
no
was
one
like
knows.
you had to commit. I see.
Yeah, it just at the end you say I mahjonged and here it is. Here's the proof.
Okay.
So it's fun, but yeah, it's a lot. So
That's fun.
yeah, I'm really into it though.
It's so funny because like what I knew about that game 5 years ago was that old women played it.
Yeah, you have to be Japanese, I think. And
Like,
now
I think
not.
of like a retirement village like of women playing it, and now it's like everyone's into it.
Yeah,
So.
it's cool. So yeah, I don't know. Rachel was like so excited. She's like, we could be the Friday pickleball of Maj because like it's crazy expensive for these tiles.
Crazy expensive.
And we're like, they can't be that much to make. Maybe they are though. So we were trying to look into it because it's like we could undercut that market.
Well, then
potentially.
change the material it's made out of. Like,
Yeah.
make it out of plastic. Are they plastic or are they like those? I don't know.
I don't even fully know. I didn't get
Are
that
they kind of like
much into it.
domino-y?
Yes, like dominoes.
I don't know what that's made out of. Probably plastic.
Plastic, lacquer.
Yeah. Yeah, surely. though.
Urethane's involved. So anyway,
That's cool.
should we do our so you think that's boring Schmores?
Sure, man.
I don't know why this popped into my head, but it is the most riveting Schmores yet. It is the Schmores of places you set things down on. Places you set items down on. No further explanation given.
There's no context to why you chose this. Like there wasn't like, yeah, I found out that Rachel does this weird thing.
Brett,
Or
it's just a cool topic.
that's true. We're all thinking about
This
it.
is
always.
amazing.
I thought there would be for sure like this is the backstory of where this came from.
No.
It doesn't need a deeper meaning. The title carries itself.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Places you set things down on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just assumed we all probably have a few favorites
Yeah.
that you like.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
We haven't done Schmores in a while. Anyone know who the previous winner was? I feel like
It was-
it wasn't me.
It was definitely probably Timon.
Really?
You think? I have no idea.
I bet
was the last
it might
one?
have been the last one we did was Steve Coop Farm S'mores.
Who won,
Who won
that?
that?
Probably Steve.
Or did we do reindeer since then?
Good,
Because I think I won reindeer.
good call,
All
Timon.
right.
Good call, Timon.
Go reindeer. All right, you choose the order.
All right. I'll do. I don't care to go first. Jake, Brad, me.
Thanks, man. I didn't want to go first either. I wanted somebody else to kind of set the tone of what exactly we're doing here.
All right.
So-
It's the first thing I see when I walk in the house when my hands are most likely to be full. I'm ready to set things down. I'm going kitchen counter.
Yep.
Love
good.
setting things down on the kitchen counter. It's the first thing to get cluttered. And it's probably the best surface in the house. It's a nice high quality. You do dips on it.
Yeah, good dip and counter.
Love setting things down on the kitchen counter.
Kitchen counter's good.
That's my first overall pick. Happy
Okay.
to have it too.
Okay, so that's what we mean by setting things down.
What did you think?
I don't know. We can keep talking about it. Okay, my first pick is going to be the chair in your room.
Okay, yeah.
The chair in your room.
I got one of those.
It's wonderful because it will form and it has flat surfaces on it, but it also has places where you can
drape.
over
Yeah.
clothes. And so I would say the chair in our room is sittable about 5% of the time.
That means you're setting down on a lot.
It means we're putting a lot of set stuff there.
Setting down.
Setting down. I mean, I'm talking, yeah, things. Oh, we need to return those jeans. Put it on the chair.
Put it on the chair.
Oh, I wore that today, but I want to wear it again tomorrow because it's not that dirty.
It's just an outer
Put it
layer.
on the chair.
Yep. I need to
so-
remember to take this tomorrow. Throw it on the chair.
Yes, dude. I'm gonna set my clothes out for
charger.
tomorrow.
Yep.
100%.
Set it on the chair.
Set it on the chair.
Good second pick.
I don't
Yes,
have a
thanks.
bedroom chair, I don't think.
Oh, you got to get one just for the draping.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Yeah, we didn't have one till recently, and
Okay.
it's a game changer. So
Okay. I'm
we're
going to
sitting there
say
all the time.
my first pick, desk.
Okay,
I have
yeah.
a little desk in my room when I just come and put my computer on there, put like stuff in my backpack. I think it's a good surface.
Yeah.
I'm also going to
Because
say
you don't have a desktop computer that's already sitting there.
no,
like
it's
your
always,
laptop.
My
becomes-
computer's going place to place all the time.
So yeah, that desk is just asking
Yes.
to have just junk on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to say bed. I think this is maybe because I don't have a bedroom chair. I think I'll just if I have some clothes, I might lay them on my bed, like
This corner.
various things.
Yeah.
But also, I think the bed is kind of helpful because I don't want to sleep in it until there's things off of it. So it kind of motivates me to like put something away,
All right.
whatever. So I think, desk followed by bed.
Do you ever use a mouse, like a physical mouse, or just trackpad?
I never use a mouse. No.
You should try it.
Go
I
way faster.
I don't, how do you zoom in on a timeline on a mouse?
You can't. Your left hand's ready to go still.
Oh.
You can't command and scroll up. I don't know. That seems like something you could probably do.
Dang. I'm going to get my hands on a mouse.
There's
Hands
no
on
way.
a mouse.
There's no way you should ever say you can't in computers. It's a how.
This is you're going to be an adjunct professor.
That
That's your
sounds
first
like
thing.
a TED talk. There's no you can't. There's just a how you do it.
Yeah.
All right, good answers, Timon. My next one is going to be the ledge on the stairs.
Oh,
The ledge on the stairs.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of stuff in your house there.
Oh, big time, dude. Big time.
I think
ledge
I've
guy.
set stuff there.
I will think, oh, that needs to go out to the shop. You know, the shop is by the back door.
On my way
where
out.
the ledge of the stairs is. Oh, you know, let's say if I have a 2-story house, which I don't, the ledge of the stairs might be the thing on the way up or on the way down that I put it to where I know, like, next time I'm going up, I'll take this. I'm not going to take it up right now. So ledge on the stairs is a big one for me.
Yeah. Do you have like
or-
ledge
yeah,
when
the
you're
basement.
saying, is it like railing or is there like a nice little flat surface you can put stuff on?
Personally, for me, it's a flat surface.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's great because it's almost like it's called a pony wall, I think is what they call it. Like a half wall there. But
There's so many things that have names like that.
Yeah.
Just,
Pony
of
wall.
course, yeah.
Why? Yeah, I
Donkey
bet there's a
breakfast.
fun reason for the nickname too. But yeah, a little pony wall. I put things there a lot. So
Yeah.
big time. Ledge on the stairs.
That's great.
All right, I've got 2. This one is actually, I just get to say my items in order. This is my second most common, I think, place to set things down on. Top of my car.
I have that on my list.
I feel like my hands are always full. I mean, just like pickleball shoot days, you got so much going on, whatever. Just like I'm unloading my car. Well, okay, let's get the drink out, set on top of the car, and now I can grab the backpack, throw it around. Top of the car is great. It's got like rings on it
when
from
you
how
have
often
kids,
I set drinks.
When you have kids, yeah, you'll learn the top of the car is basically a third seat. Like, yeah, I mean,
For the kids.
I sometimes I'll like hold them up there and grab something else down here, or whatever. So
Really like top of the car. Pretty clutch. Pretty convenient. And then third, I think just the proof is in the pudding. I'm going to go podcast desk. Great place to set things down on.
let's see what we got so far. We got Healing Waters International hat. We got some Main Street Roasters cups here. We got some lozenges. We got a pretty important looking letter.
Let's open that up right now.
A mortgage letter.
Ornament, cough drops.
Yeah, some work gloves. A
Gloves.
loop pedal that is so necessary to be in the front and center of everything.
Loop pedal. Calvin and Molly got Rachel a birthday candle. Shout out, continue good.
Yep.
I love these
It
sprinkle
says
candles.
Rachel on there. That's cool.
Yeah. They put candles with sprinkles in them. Check them out. Smells good.
Continue good, baby. Okay, good answer.
Keep smelling this.
Podcast desk.
Nice.
Yeah, podcast desk. Back to you.
My next one's going to be the dining table.
Yeah,
Where-
I had it on my list.
Yeah, big dining table people.
Yeah.
So often it's like, hey, can you set the table? And I say, yes, no problem. Setting the table is easy. I kind of enjoy it for whatever
Let me get
reason.
my hammer off of it.
And then I look and there are 18 things on the dining table and then I do not enjoy it anymore. Whether it's Play-Doh or clothes or, the Amazon
Play-Doh.
package, the Amazon package the box that we took the stuff out of, but the box is still there. The table is a great spot for us. So dining
Yeah.
table.
It was my 1098 for my mortgage company.
Okay.
So, yes, important, but I bet there's a digital version as well somewhere out there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey, but just set the envelope that it came in just right there. That's a good spot.
I'll throw it back where it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say car middle console.
That was actually on my list too.
That's like my go-to.
Yeah.
If I don't know where to put something, I don't have, maybe it's even like momentarily, I've got like trash or like an empty cup in my cup holder that I need for this thing. I'll just like quick put the cup there, take it out. It's just a great like in-between spot. And sometimes sometimes more permanent. So something I don't know what
I like keep my
what would I put there?
sunglasses on
Yeah,
it.
just like something that's not gonna, a cup's a bad idea. So I don't do that. But like other random, less tippable things, I think it's good for. Yeah. And then I'm gonna say dresser. I think the
Oh,
surface of like a dresser.
Yeah,
it's
been
like,
there.
You can put some clothes that you want to set out for the next morning, or just any manner of random things.
You got a tall dresser, short dresser.
Medium. It seems taller than it is because like the way that my bedroom is, there's like a slanted ceiling coming up from like
Okay.
where the top of the dresser is. So it's like
Rich.
a kind of
Must be nice.
a like
You got a roof with no leaks. Must be
gap
nice.
where it makes it feel taller, like because it's almost touching the ceiling that's like
Okay.
waist high.
I'm gonna go get you real quick what's on top of my dresser right now. 'Cause from memory, I think there's some fun things on it.
Okay.
Keep going though. Keep
Okay.
going.
Is that two? Yeah, I said
Yeah,
two.
yeah. You said car, middle console, and dresser.
Great.
I should have been thinking about my last one here. Where do I set things? I'm gonna go last one. it's kind of random. I don't know why I'm going to say this. I mean, not why, but I don't know why I do this. But my bathroom vanity gets a lot of random things that don't belong in the bathroom. That I think maybe a lot of times it's like I'm walking inside because I need to go to the bathroom. And so I put stuff down there.
I hear the word vanity a lot. Explain what exactly is that? Just bathroom counter?
Yeah. I think the sink
great.
is like, and countertop and stuff. Yeah.
Good question.
The thing underneath the sink really is probably what you call the vanity, but like
I see.
the whole thing. Like our vanity in our bathroom, we have a tiny bathroom, and it is probably it's about as wide as this computer, and I mean, we try to figure out how to put so many things in there. Like it's just always got stuff. It doesn't matter if it's me or the kids or whatever. Like there's so many random things on that vanity at all times. Yeah. And there's also like just maybe like little 3-inch strip from like where the sink is, where the sink ends, like the basin. We even sometimes will balance things right there. And so just a random spot that we set things down on a lot.
If this was Rachel's Schmores, she would say her sink.
Inside of it.
Yeah, because like that, her sink is just storage, and then we both use like my side of the sink.
She's not dripping out of her sink, I guess.
She's not. Yeah, that's her basin. Yeah. All right, real quick, show and tell. Here's what I put on my dresser in my room. So we've got this Iowa Volleyball Hall of Fame. Pretty sweet looking.
Is a pretty looking thing. That's cool.
Yeah. I think it's awesome.
That's awesome. I also am just very like, I just want to look at the wood. That's just a nice, that's some nice walnut right there.
Next, we also have Iowa Hall of Fame.
There she is.
They sent this as well.
Yeah.
And then third, we have Iowa Girls Hall of Fame.
Oh.
They just keep sending stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know what we're supposed to keep doing with all this.
That's not walnut, so don't be as impressed by that.
Oh, yeah, let's talk wood.
Yeah.
First one is wall.
Nice walnut, yeah.
What do you think
that one's stained.
Smell this one and tell me what you think.
That one looks like it's stained cherry. It's my guess on that one. Oh, it's not even real. It's not even real wood.
How do you know?
Look at this hole right here. Sorry, look
looks
where
like
the holes
cardboard
are
in there.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, like the fake knot in it?
No, look at you see
the hole.
The thing's cut into it.
If you're looking at this right now, do you see holes?
I mean, that's not really a hole.
What do you call it? Whatever, an indent.
Yeah. Okay.
Inside of there, look, it looks like it's called MDF. That's what it is. It's like
plywood,
medium density fiberboard. Yep.
That's
plywood.
like you get an Amazon Basics desk, and that's what it is.
Made of that.
Weighs nothing.
So be more proud of that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's all really cool.
How much wood is in this one?
Nah, I can't see the back. Very little. That's awesome, dude.
That is so cool.
I just now noticed this. I feel like if you order something super custom or I don't know, it really took a lot of craftsmanship. Maybe they would say like, hey, this was built by, this was constructed by. This one has got that on the back. So this is expertly crafted and inspected for quality workmanship. Your framer, and then he signed his name, Finn.
Oh, Finn.
Finn put this together.
Thanks, Finn.
It's the one thing not made of wood. That's funny.
This got anything?
He just put a picture in a frame.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Trophies Plus. Breda, Iowa. 115 Main Street.
Oh, the Labrita. Yeah, it's the girl in a different jersey.
Yeah.
You need to set that down. Sorry. My last pick. Can't believe it's still here. What its whole purpose in life. The coaster.
I was on my list.
We are both using them now. I love to set things down on the coaster.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't do a great job every time. I could do better. Yeah. Guilty. Sometimes I will set things down on the coaster.
Sometimes I'm kind of obsessed with setting things down on the coaster. Like,
I mean, you got a nice, like, oddly satisfying thing right there. Like, it's pretty much the circumference of the coaster.
Like, there's no reason that this Yeti bottle needs to be on a coaster.
But it just, obviously, it belongs there. It's like the same size.
Yeah, there's something, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have glass, tops on some of our tables. You don't need a coaster for that. You're not worried about condensation. But it's just like, it's just nice to put it on a coaster.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A foam cup. That's not going to, but I don't know.
I like coasters. Yeah. When I originally like interpreted what you were saying, that was more of my thought. Was like coaster or
cup
like,
holder.
My first thought was my lap. I put things on my lap all the time.
Oh, that's good too.
But I'm like, I'm not really setting them down like I'm imagining like once you said something. So yeah, coasters and cup holder. Love me a cup holder.
Cup holders are great.
Side tables. That's about all I got. You got any more honorable mensch?
Let's see. I had bed, I had dining room table, I had desk. I use just the spare bedroom in general. I feel like just if you have extra space, I mean, that's just generically where things go.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, I guess all of them. I had chair, middle console.
Here's
so
a little
said it
random
all.
one. Little, off the top deck, top rope, whatever they say. Top of the refrigerator. Ever throw stuff up there?
Not on a regular basis. It's like full-time storage, but not like, oh, I need to set this down.
That's
real
where we
quick.
always used to keep paper plates.
Yeah, it's one of those
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
it's like, for whatever reason, there's like a little bit of an honor to the top of the fridge.
That was always our paper plates and fly swatter spot.
Okay. Interesting.
I need to find our fly swatter for that video we're shooting
Oh, yeah?
later today.
I have 7 at my house if
Oh.
you need one.
Do you have binoculars as well?
I do.
I might ransack your house here in a little bit.
You be careful with them though. Catherine's pretty particular about them.
Okay.
We
He's the
borrowed
neighborhood
one-
watchdog.
we borrowed it one time for G-Chores video. She's like, be careful with those. I was like, okay.
How about this? I borrow him this afternoon. Bring him back for little Beast games tonight.
Hey, it's Thursday, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Medis before?
Wait, what am I doing tonight? Maybe.
Okay.
When Rachel is getting back home tonight, we are shooting some content with Timon.
Oh, okay.
So might be doing that during kind of dinner time.
Yeah, we try to go kind of early.
Okay. Probably won't work.
Kids, man.
Beast games though.
Excited.
Fun.
New year. New meat.
What's got you laughing?
Honestly, dude, it's that good. It's this new meat.
What?
Whoa, what's that new meat in my ear?
You know that new meat you've been looking for? Listen to this.
GOODRANCHERS. What? GOODRANCHERS.
New year, new beat.
New beat.
New year, new me.
That's right. Main Street Roasters.
Wow. What is wrong? You just spelled it twice perfectly to the beat while beatboxing.
Maybe it's all a bit. It's all a bit, guys. It's all a bit.
That's amazing. I hope it is. It's a very believable bit.
Man.
We're talking about goodranchers.com. Their slogan is American Meat Delivered, and that's because that's exactly what they do. When you use our promo code GRKC, you're going to get a few things. You're going to get $25 off your box, which is like a subscription you sign up for every month. And every month, you're going to get a free add-on, which is like a meat of your choice for a year. So we have $1,200 value, and you're going to get free shipping. So it's a lot all packed into one, and it is the best quality meat that Americans could find, baby.
Yeah, that's right. There's no antibiotics, no hormones or seed oils, steakhouse quality, saving you time and money. It's the best. You like chicken? They got chicken. You like beef? They got beef. You like both? Mix and match. Do a little bit of each. They have all sorts of different options. They got pork. They got fish. They got it all. So once again, GoodRanchers.com. It's American Meat Delivered. Use our promo code GRKC. I gotta go.
You need more than a DEXA scan. You need a CAT scan or something. Speaking of Catherine, last thing I have on my list to talk about, I had a fun conversation with Catherine the other day when she came over to go on a walk with Rachel. Because I think they were going to go on a walk and it was like 30 degrees that day. And they were like talking about how it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel that cold. And I was like, isn't it funny? Like the difference in 30 degrees and 0 is the same as like 100 degrees and 70. And so then we were all talking. We're like, what's the biggest in your mind? Obviously, scientifically, empirically, it's all the same. But in your mind, what feels like the biggest 30-degree gap?
That's a good.
I have
question.
my answer, but I want to know what you guys think. A
Okay.
couple of things to keep in mind, like 20 and 50. That's the difference in like a really, really cold day and like a mild day. Oh, I can go outside today.
Yeah.
90 and 60, also pretty vast.
Yeah, I understand how it works, Jake.
Well, I was met with a couple seconds of silence, so I thought I would fill the silence.
I'm teasing. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like my first reaction was 100 versus 70, but I want to consider all my different options here. I think the biggest difference would be 80 versus 50. I think that's my answer because 80 degrees is what Hawaii generally is, and 80 degrees is pretty hot. Like in my head, I think like, 80 degrees is a little bit on the chillier hot side, but then you go to 80-degree place and it's like, I could like 80 degrees is what it was at the beach in Gulf Shores last year, and we had we were very comfortable on the beach. 50 degrees is like borderline, like too cold.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like my
That's
first
funny.
thought.
80 to 50 feels like one of the least to me for some reason.
Okay. Tell me why.
But it just feels like they're both doable to be outside and like fine. Like I would say 30 and 60 has got to be one of the biggest. Like 30 is like it's cold out here. 60 is like it's fine out here. I don't know. Like 80 and 50 are both
It's too warm.
pleasant-ish.
So
You
my
think?
answer
Yeah, I think 50
is
is fine.
70 and 40. I think
Yeah.
those are so different. Like you go from like we can do things outdoors to we cannot do things outdoors. Kind of. And so I think that's like, yes, you can golf. No, you can't golf. Yes, you could pickleball. No, you can't pickleball. Big difference
I'd
in how
pickle
many.
in 40. I wouldn't pickle in 30. I'd pickle in 40.
A big difference in how many clothes you have to wear too. 70 and 40.
Yeah, just because like if you imagine like, okay, in the morning it's 40 degrees, in the afternoon it's 70 degrees.
Oh, it's tough to do all that.
Think about that. Like that's a good way of thinking about it. Like we're like as if it were in 70 degrees in the morning and then 100 degrees in the afternoon, it's like, okay, like I'm still wearing the same thing. I'm just not like as excited about it in the morning.
I think 70 and 40, you have to adjust your top and bottom layers. Like 40, you for sure have pants on. You for sure have multiple upper layers on. 70, you've got shorts and a t-shirt on.
That's good.
If it's like if I'm doing outdoor activities all day and it's going to be 70 and it's going to get down to 40, I'm in a hoodie and shorts and I don't need to change. I don't think. If I'm actively active
Outside.
during the whole time, legs are so much easier than upper body.
We're like horses. We shunt it away.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, interesting. I'm trying to think because I think like all of these options, but besides maybe 170 would be like two different seasons. I would say 80 degrees is summer, 50 degrees is fall, 70 degrees is spring, 40 degrees is winter. Like, so it's like just, I don't know which one.
Isn't it crazy though that 70 and 40 is the same as 30 and 0? It's like, no, those are both just cold.
Yeah, but when you get used to 0 and then all of a sudden it's 32 degrees, it's like, oh, you guys, like Hattie and Bo the other day were playing outside without a coat on. And I was like, where's your coat? And then I was like outside, I was like, actually, it feels pretty good out here.
Isn't that
and I
crazy?
looked and it was 29 degrees.
How quickly your perspective can change on
Yeah.
that. Like today, warmest day we've had since Christmas maybe, and it's 40 degrees and it's sunny. Like I'm like, I have to do something outside today.
Yeah, we got to shovel the rest of the ice out from our, stuff
Oh, before the grop.
for the grop.
Wait, what did your meteorologist say? When is the polar V coming?
I think it was like late January.
Okay.
I just texted a picture. Catherine's been trying to walk every day. I think she was inspired by the mile every day thing. So she's like,
Yeah.
minimum 15 minutes a day.
Just tell me about that.
Very
Really cool.
realistic. And yesterday she put like one of those ergo like baby carrier things where Henry's looking out, and then just wore my coat and like bundled them both up in the coat. And so it looks like she's a little kangaroo with her baby, like
Joey.
her Joey. Yeah, went on a walk with them. She's like, it was really hard. It was like a weighted vest. Like
3:30.
yeah. She's like, at the end, I was tired. So anyway, so cute though, little Henry just hanging out in there.
That's great. I feel like, yeah, I don't think Catherine walks by our house, but lately I'll see people walking bundled up. Catherine? Maybe?
Is that her? Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think sometimes she will.
Okay. Keep looking.
You're on our route for the kids. If we go with the kids, they love to go past your house.
That's fun.
But
That's a great picture.
isn't that great? Henry's just chilling.
Smile
man.
is
yeah.
so cute.
That is a great.
And you can see our cardboard
You can see the pony wall.
pony wall. That's the ledge right there. And then
Pony.
the cardboard stuff down for the old construction. So
Got the globe in the back. Love that globe.
that's the homeschool area. That's the homeschool like corner.
I think I want to teach geography someday. Maybe it's homeschool. Maybe it's to other kids. I just like it. Like I took your globe the other day and I just had a ball with myself for 10 minutes with it.
It's kind of fascinating to see how big certain things are.
Africa. Huge.
Australia.
The outback.
I watched a video randomly the other day. I don't know why people thought I wanted to see this, but I did. It's amazing. It just took Australia and it like drag and dropped it into like other areas of the world. It's like close to the same size as Russia.
And it's like so like uninhabited for 90% of that land.
Which is wild.
Just the kangaroos just are the kings.
Why is that? Is it habitable? Like not worthy?
I don't know enough totally. I mean, I think it's kind of deserty. It's the outback. I don't know if they just chose not to ever modernize it or if it's just they have trouble getting water there.
Yeah.
I don't know. because every major city in Australia is literally on the ocean.
Yeah.
So
So interesting. I mean, it's huge. Like, I don't know. They even compared to like China, not that much smaller than China. Maybe it was bigger than China. I can't remember now. Like, it's like Australia.
globes are cool.
You kind of think of Australia as being like this little tiny little thing
brother
over to
in the
side
corner.
over there. But
Big brother. South America, I always think of it being like right below us. It's so far east.
so far east.
So far east.
Yeah.
Everyone go look at a globe right now. You'll be shocked at how east South America is.
What? Yeah. Do you think if you live in Australia, is Australia on the bottom left of your map and the United States on the
Great
bottom right?
question.
You know what I mean?
There's no way, right? They got to be front and center. They're also like some of the only people that live in the southern hemisphere.
No, but I'm saying we're not front and center. If you look at, if you like said like, here's the world, here's where it is. The United States is always on the bottom left.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a flat, like
Like, does Africa always think they're in the middle, or is
yeah,
it
I see what
like
you're saying. Yeah, United States is up here, South America bottom left, and then Australia is sometimes bottom right of
yeah,
that.
right.
I feel like
Yeah,
where are they?
Australia's
at
always on like the bottom right, and the United States on the left. Like,
yeah.
But do you think it's like different for us? Like, Australia's in the left, like leftermost area, and then United States next.
Great question.
You know?
Yeah, we got to get on Red Note and talk to some Chinese people and see how their maps look.
I'm looking up Australian map of the world.
Yeah, how do we?
It's kind of a weird thing to try to figure out how to Google.
Australian. I'm gonna try perspective of world map. I didn't ask.
Okay,
the question.
this is interesting.
A map of the world from Australian perspective. Whoa. Oh, it's a joke. Everything's upside down.
It looks like I've got a few of them, but it looks like Australia's kind of in the middle.
Wait, no, it's not a joke. Everything. Why all of mine are upside down? What kind of prank is this?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm seeing multiple upside down ones as well.
Like obviously Australia is written upright, but they are front and center at the top. Australia is up a high. It's
Oh, really?
high and center. And South America is in the upper left. Everything is flipped. The United States is south is north and north is south.
So
Antarctica is at the very top.
That's psychotic. They think that north is down.
Yeah, you can't put north down.
No.
It's a magnetic pole.
That's the whole point of how it works.
North just has to be at the top. I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it just seems like it should be.
I don't know, man. Geography is fun though. Hattie is like, it's amazing. I can't speak highly enough of my daughter. Like, she's amazingly smart, and like it's so cool to, like, it's almost like not even impressive to her, but I am so impressed by all these different things. But she taught me something about geography,
Cool.
Upper and Lower Egypt. You know about this?
Oh, it's because I used to do a project about Egypt back in the day. I can't remember it though, but it was a part of my project.
So you would think obviously Upper Egypt would be north, lower is south,
Okay.
but it's flipped.
Okay.
Because the Nile flows from north to south.
Oh.
And so therefore they thought Upper Egypt, they considered Upper Egypt as where the Nile flows towards.
Oh, it flows south to north, so it's flipped. So Upper Egypt's at the bottom.
Oh, maybe it does flow south to north. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of our rivers normally flow north to south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Mississippi dumps out into the Gulf.
Right. The old delta. Anyway, yeah, so Upper Egypt is the bottom part of Egypt. At least back in the day.
That's great, guys. That is
It's
sure
crazy all the
great.
things. Yeah, she can like point out all these different areas of the world, and I'm like, that's wild.
Greenland, also huge. All right, that's it.
This upside down map is very fascinating. Like, I don't know why that's so interesting to look at.
It looks like all the other countries are trying to get away from Australia.
Because it is like truly like the right orientation. Like, you could easily go up in space and look down at the world, and that would be accurate.
It would look like that. But
But it feels wrong to do it upside down.
yeah, because the Earth, yeah. Space is crazy.
Timon, put up a little graphic of this if you don't mind in post.
Cool.
So people can understand what we're talking about. I'll send this link to you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Dang it. Did I win?
Dang it.
What? I sent it to you first.
Yeah, mine took forever. Brad got it.
That's all right, Jake.
All right. Well, that's been geography.
That's been Schmores and geography and everything else. Anyway, that Schmores was more fun than I was expecting it to be.
I think the more boring, it's also the funnier. It's so relatable.
Yeah. If you guys have any more ideas for Schmores from us, let us know.
For lame Schmores.
Lame Schmores.
All right. Want to do comments of the week?
I do. Pigeon Butts. That's a fun name for a podcast episode.
Butts. Cassandra said, Brad is either sweating bullets in his hoodie and vest, or Jake is freezing in his t-shirt, or their body temp regulation systems are vastly different. Great sewed, guys. Congrats on 400.
I do like, I think I adapt decently well. Like earlier today, I came here in my coat. I was chilling in the coat.
Yeah.
But I will say, sorry. I remember that episode and I took off my hoodie afterwards and I had like sweat right here under the under the chesticles. So
yeah,
I was definitely a little warm.
Yeah.
But I like being bundled. Let's see. I'll just say I'll say this. We love our girl Caitlin Ramirez. Shout out. She gave me the Gulf Shores trip.
Yeah.
Comment of the week says, Jake, maybe the clean eating will heal some things and let you eat beef again. It's amazing how food can be healing in so many ways. And it is cool. I'm excited to see that for you. Like
it will be cool.
Like just in general, like how you'll feel different not eating canes as often. And,
yeah.
You know,
like no more fried stuff. No more. I mean, my life is about to change.
Yeah.
Like no more, like very little sugar probably. No more fried stuff. No more fast food really for the most part. So it'll be crazy.
I think Chipotle is pretty safe. Depending on,
I should probably get a bowl though.
Your version of Chipotle might not be the best, but
yeah,
Chipotle is pretty clean. Chick-fil-A, if you get grilled stuff, is all right.
I should look into Hawaiian Bros. I wonder how good that is for you because I don't
Hawaiian
put
Bros
cheese on that. I mean, that's just
decent
chicken
amount
with
of sugar.
some soy. Yeah, and
a lot of protein. If you get the large,
yeah,
a lot of protein in there. You can get the veggie option.
I probably won't. I doubt it.
Okay.
Your comment reminds me of my win of the week, though. Just in general, it's like Ghosties looking out for us. I feel like every week, without fail, I can count on Ghosties reaching out about something, looking out for me, looking out for Rachel's gut, and looking out for our sleep, looking out for our diet, like what Caitlin's saying. So
yeah,
it's just fun. I feel like as much as, by definition, Brad and I would be looked at as more of the influencers. But it's like more than ever, I feel like I am influenced by you guys. I mean, I'm going to get a RAV4 because of the Ghosties.
Yeah.
I am like taking your suggestions for food, for diet, for workout plans. Like you guys are influencing me just as much. So it's cool. Symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotic. That's nice. I don't have anything that nice to say about the Ghosties. My win of the week is just the Ghosties, probably. I'm just influenced by them more than they are of me. Win of the week for me is I had a really good, just my friends, just in general.
Time with friends.
Time with friends has been really good.
Which one was the worst hangout?
Honestly, my dad. I mean, no, my win of the week is always my dad. My dad is the best, and he's whatever. I could say a lot of things about all my friends. Yeah, but truly, yeah, my dad's awesome. And he's like so good. One of the things I love most about my dad is that he says, I'm going to pray for you. And then he prays for you.
That's good.
And that's so simple, but he will text you and be like, hey, I prayed for you this morning. Hey, how's this going? Like, not just like, hey guys, I would love prayer for this. It's like, oh yeah, sure, man, for sure. Like, not saying that people never pray for you when they say that, but like, he is a true, like, consistent prayer and interceder for you. So shout out to my dad. He's the best. Win of the week is just trying to continue to surround myself with good people, and I have good people in my life. So, win of the week.
That's good. Timon, you have a win?
Yeah, auditioned for Sound of Music.
Oh,
by Greenleaf, which is kind of fun.
Liesel?
I wish. No, I'm just kidding. Lady videos. But actually, there's not like the official cast list out yet. But I got like
a little
they're doing a weird thing where they like reach out to individuals like, will you accept this role or whatever? A little like surprised that at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm actually excited now. I'm gonna play Friedrich, like the 14-year-old kid.
Okay,
who's like the oldest of the Von Trapp like boys, like the second oldest in the family or whatever.
Better not work out too much before the play.
Yeah, I was thinking like that's gonna be a problem.
Friedrich, you hit puberty a little early, bud.
Yeah.
Friedrich's on creatine.
I'm excited. I think he might have like a bigger role in the show than in the like movie as well. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's through Greenleaf.
Yes.
You got
it's like one of Greenleaf's first like legit shows that like people like. Not that the other ones aren't legit,
But they're not writing it
just like
themselves, or-
yeah, those other ones are like original or like no one's really heard of them. So this will be fun. Way more people auditioned because of that. Like
Sweet.
and it wasn't like a guaranteed casting, which is kind of fun because like a lot of times Greenleaf is like you
Yeah.
pay beforehand, you're going to be in the show in some way, shape, or form. But this one you weren't like
Big
guaranteed.
time.
You were headhunted and you're locked in. You are Friedrich.
Yes, I think so.
When does it come out?
The June
Come
6th
out.
and 7th
Yeah,
weekend.
I knew that wasn't
I
right.
think.
When's it going to VHS?
When does it drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
June. Okay, we
But
got
yeah,
a while.
first weekend in June, probably. Yeah, something like that.
Hattie's favorite movie, Sound of Music.
Really,
Yeah.
we rewatched it before auditions, and like, it's better than I remembered. It's so good.
Wow.
Shot really well too. I like how it's.
gotta
If
take her.
we are available, I guarantee you, at least 5 of the Ellis family are coming. Like,
Amazing.
Yeah, Bo will be
Sweet.
into it. Hattie will sing along. You know,
Fun.
Hattie might be in it. Who knows? No, I was kidding. What if we just shoehorn her in? Like, yeah, come on. You need one more. That's awesome time. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. You can do it all.
Congrats,
Friedrich,
man.
lady videos.
You
Recent
got-
radio time and edit for us to catch a predator. I don't know if you saw that one. 1 million views on Instagram.
I did see it.
Pretty sweet. Pretty impressive. For a video that's not relatable. It's just like purely
just comedy.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was excited about
What's
that.
I was curious the background on the suit. There's got to be a story with that suit.
Yeah, there is. So I bought that on the limo trip. We had only worn t-shirt and shorts the whole trip. It was the middle of summer. We didn't have air conditioning. And then we went out to, what's the city right outside of Yellowstone? Cool city. Jackson Hole. Stayed the night in the limo. Didn't check the weather. And it got down to like 40 degrees one night.
yeah.
I was just trying to fall asleep. You're awake because of how cold you are. And all of us were doing kind of the same technique where it's like you fall asleep in your shirt and you use your own breath to warm you up. I mean, it was a miserable night of sleep.
Yeah, you're like tucking your sleeves into your.
Everything's in. Yeah, you're looking around like, what other clothes do I have as blankets? Miserable. I mean, we couldn't sleep any longer. At the first daylight, it's 6 a.m. We were all up, ready to go, trying to buy clothes as soon as possible because it was freezing. So we went to a Jackson Hole thrift store.
Nice.
And all just decked ourselves out in the most ridiculous stuff. It'd be like if you gave a 7-year-old $100.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
get whatever you want. So Kyle got Ed Hardy jeans.
Oh,
that have,
that's
like,
why he was wearing those.
they have like gold on them, or not real
Yes.
gold, but just like a gold dragon on it. Ty, if anyone was at my wedding, do you remember the outfit he showed up in just for the last like 30 minutes?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That is what he also got from the Jackson Hole thrift store.
I knew it was from the limo trip. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was the story.
It's like a Civil War trench coat on top, and then like I don't know, gross puke green capris. It's quite the outfit. Anyway, and I bought like an oversized pinstriped suit that I still have.
so good.
So I just wore that. I was like, I don't know, it's kind of goofy.
I love how that's made the moves from you. Like, You know, to be organized is like, do you want this suit?
Keep the suit.
Yeah. Yeah. You just like stare at him like, don't ask questions, just keep the suit.
It was funny. I forget. It was a Ghosty because I recognize the name. But, you post the video, you feel the dopamine rush. You're like, I can't wait for those early comments. Like, I think we just created a masterpiece. I don't know. One of the first comments is like, what's with the suit? Jake, why you don't have shoes on? I'm like, out of everything in here? That's what we're focusing on?
It was one of the first things I noticed. I'll say that. Like, because it was like, that's funny. I mean, in one level, it's like, they're not trying too hard with that, aspect of it.
Yeah.
So funny.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Shout out Timon. Great edit.
Thanks.
Great edit.
And it's not that important, Timon. I could have done that.
It's the writing, right?
It's the writing.
The writing in the Chris Hansen character.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right. Good sode. Fun stuff. Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Really appreciate it.
Hope you're shreddy.
Yeah.
Are you shreddy for it?
Yeah. I'm excited next week. I'll have updates from, at that point, I don't know.
Yeah.
3 days or so of working out.
I'm excited
Be
to
fun.
see or hear about the Dexatron.
Dexatron. Yeah.
Everyone got their Dexatron for the test? Anybody need one?
You need a number 2 pencil in your Dexatron. Not going to be passing them out on test day.
DexaScan, is that what it is?
Now I don't know.
It's not the Tron.
Dexa
right?
scan, I think. Dexa, yeah. So that's happening next week. You think gyms are open on MLK Day?
Yeah.
Federal holiday, but come on.
Yeah.
At least got to let the black people in.
So what are you going to do about that?
I don't know. Fight?
I don't know. Fight?
Maybe stand up for myself? What he would have wanted?
Yeah, I think they're definitely open.
All right, great. Get shredded next week.
Are you ready for it? Hey, we love you guys. Hey, buy some merch. Got some merch out there.
New designs.
Ghostrunners.life. Good boy.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs, baby.
I can't believe they're going to be playing
Couple
the
days
Bills.
from the Super Bowl.
They're going to be playing the Bills during a polar vortex. That's crazy.
Wow. And the Bills aren't used to cold weather, so we're going to dominate them.
Huge advantage. Patrick Mahomes is from a cold climate.
All right. We love you guys. We'll see you Monday.
Ghostrunners Podcast. Every